Hey everyone, welcome to A Fistful of Dice. My name is Matt, and I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. Well, first off, hey Vince, look at this gorgeous Pacific Northwest weather. It is like low 70s today with a nice breeze, not a cloud in the sky. It is perfect weather right now. But let's talk about more important things. So first off, you guys have all seen my combat table video. Well, I cut a piece of plexiglass to the exact size of the table so that if we use pre-drawn maps or dungeon tiles, you can just come over here with a dry erase marker and draw on it, and then just wipe it off if you want. It also works with wet erase markers, but you have to use water to get it off, of course. But anyway, I thought that was pretty handy, and it also keeps stuff from shifting around too much. Especially if you're using dungeon tiles, they can kind of slide around a lot. This keeps everything nice and flat and level and stationary. So I really like it. It was a pain in the ass to cut. I don't have any power tools or any sort of cutting table, so I kind of had to improvise with some clamps and a ruler and make a straight edge and clamped it to, it was a big piece of plexiglass. I clamped it to the table and just cut it with a plastic cutter. So I was out there all afternoon doing that. But hey, it's all done, and it looks not bad for having been cut by hand. So, but the other reason I wanted to make this video is I wanted to show you guys this gaming paper stuff that I've been working on. Gaming paper is, well, I got it from gamingpaper.com. You can go check it out. They got all kinds of stuff. This is just the basic roll that they have. It's like $4 a roll. And what this stuff is it's basically it's like a roll of wrapping paper, but instead of, Santa Claus or something on one side, you've got this 1-inch square grid. And it's got kind of a nice look to it. It actually kind of looks like a vinyl mat. A little bit. It's got that kind of tan color to it. And it has a very, and it's got a very kind of waxy texture to it. It's kind of got a laminate on it, so it feels really nice. But and then you just you cut off whatever you want to be able to use. But so I did a couple tests with it last night. I'm going to go ahead and take this plexiglass off. I did a couple tests with it last night, doing different drawing with different markers. This right here was done with a Sharpie, just a regular fine point Sharpie. And this did not take long at all. The wax does absorb quite a bit of ink. So this dried up one of my Sharpies, but I think that Sharpie was almost out anyway, and then I was able to do the rest with just one, and this one's still good. So, but yeah, I mean, it takes ink really well. It looks really nice. It doesn't, I mean, as soon as you draw on this thing, I'll show you here. As soon as you draw on it, it smears a little bit, but if you just draw, wait a second, doesn't smear too much. And after it dries, it's just it's not going to smear at all. This right here was actually done with dry erase marker, and I wanted to do a test on coloring solid. This looks like crap. Do not ever try to color solids on this thing. But the dry erase, I actually might prefer the dry erase to the Sharpie, because it's not as precision as the Sharpie. I can do a lot more shapes and stuff with the Sharpie, but it dries a little bit quicker. If you watch, put it on there, leave it for a second. See, that dries really quick. It's not smearing at all. So, and you can get, these are a lot cheaper than Sharpies, and they come in a bunch of different colors. So I'm thinking the Expos might be my go-to for the gaming paper, because they smear less. See, this is just put it on, it smears quite a bit. Leave it a little bit, smears a little bit. Then you have to wait a little bit for it to not smear at all. But these dry really quick. And then I want to do a test with this really quick. This is a wet erase, so we use these on our, these are just the vis-a-vis, the Expo vis-a-vis, and we use these on our vinyl mats. But let's just do a quick test here. So that smears a lot. That smears a lot more than the Sharpie. So let's put it on and leave it, give it a second. Still smearing quite a bit. Let's do one more. It's looking like the Expo dry erase is the way to go. All right. Okay, so now, you know what? Even now, that's still smearing just a little bit. So, don't use wet erase on this thing, because it will smear. So yeah, gaming paper, I really like it. It's cheap, easy to transport. I like the idea of doing maps beforehand and laying them out rather than having to draw everything during the session. Obviously, the vinyl battle mat is great for just on the fly, and we'll definitely still be using it quite a bit, but if I'm planning on running a dungeon and I know what I want to do, I'll probably use this gaming paper to draw everything out. And that way I can make it, you know, look nice and look the way I want it to. But yeah, so I'm really liking it. Definitely, you want to go with Sharpie or dry erase, the Expo markers on this thing. Those work the best for sure. And don't try to do anything solid because the wax does not absorb evenly. It's gonna look like a big mess. So, but yeah, so that's gaming paper, guys. Just wanted to make that quick video. Definitely worth it if you're into dungeons and drawing different things, and it's pretty fun to use. So go ahead and check it out at gamingpaper.com. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Looking forward to having our first session of Sundered Throne on May 8th, so definitely look forward to that. Have a good weekend, guys. Take care, and happy gaming all.